What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another Vikings franchise gameplay. In today's game, our Minnesota Vikings have made their way all the way to the divisional round of the playoffs here in year two, the 2021 season, and they found out that their playoff opponent will be the Dallas Cowboys. If you've been following this channel for a while, you know how I feel about the Dallas Cowboys. But do me a quick favor, guys. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that little red button. Make sure you subscribe. The entire end goal of this Vikings franchise is obviously to end it with holding that Lombardi trophy. And I want you guys to be there along for the ride. I don't want you to miss a single video. So go ahead, hit that little red button. It takes like 2 seconds. Anyways, into today's game, our Vikings are coming off of a huge game, a huge win in the wild card round against the Green Bay Packers. Dalvin Cook had an amazing game, and to win the division round, we need him to have another amazing game. So we already know how things work here with the Vikings. That's our workhorse. Hopefully, he can build on that 200 plus yard performance with 4 touchdowns. Not sure if that's a playoff record. I probably should have checked to see if it was a playoff record. But if you know it, go ahead, comment down below. But I'm going to really need Dalvin Cook to build off of that performance. We're going to need our receivers to get open as well. We're going to need Adam Thielen to be doing his thing, and we need Justin Jefferson. Even though he doesn't have his abilities yet, if we hopefully make it to the Super Bowl, we will see Justin Jefferson with abilities. But we're going to need a huge game from him as well. But here we are in Minnesota, getting ready to match up with the Cowboys. Start things off on the ground with the offensive player of the week, Dalvin Cook. Only able to gain 2 yards there on first down. Come back on 2nd and 8 and picks up a huge or a moderate gain of 6 yards. Gets us to a 3rd and 2 situation. We're going to go ahead and call the hurry up offense. 3rd and 2, Kirk Cousins in shotgun, audibles to an RPO here. He's going to throw the bubble screen to Justin Jefferson, who makes a move and ends up picking up the first down. I have a very strong feeling that if I didn't juke there and I just ran into the back of Adam Thielen, Justin Jefferson would have fallen down short of the first down marker. Why? Because that's what Madden likes to do. 3rd and 13, Kirk Cousins looking to try to make a play here and tries to throw to Dalvin Cook, who's covered by Leighton Vander Esch all the way downfield there, which is crazy to me. It's just still mind-blowing. 3rd and 13, Kirk Cousins he's thrown, and the first drive for the Minnesota Vikings are just going to end in a punt. So, very difficult drive there, very frustrating. The one thing that I really hate about playing the Cowboys is that their linebackers are so good. Leighton Vander Esch and Jalen Smith, they're both so freaking fast and cover so much ground. Speaking of covering ground, 2nd and 9, Dak Prescott's going to take a shot of his own to his tight end. Has Blake Jarwin all the way down to the 1 yard line for a 1st and goal in 2 plays? Like, come on now. But anyways, Minnesota's defense holds there on 1st down. Tony Pollard is the running back for the Cowboys. Remember, they end up trading away Ezekiel Elliott in year 1. 2nd and goal, they go right back to Tony Pollard, and he runs right into Michael Pierce. And yep, you're not going to run through that big behemoth. Stops him at the 1 yard line again. 3rd and goal from the 1 yard line. Dak Prescott running the hurry up. He's going to hand it off to Tony Pollard again, and okay. Yep, gets into the end zone, but if you rewind that, he had no choice but to get in the end zone. Our freaking nose tackle, Michael Pierce, after making that huge stop on 3rd and goal, decides to line up in the end zone in a 3-point stance, which made no sense to me. But anyways, here, like I was saying before about the Dallas Cowboys linebacking core, it's going to be difficult to guard against them. Dalvin Cook able to get open there against Jalen Smith, but you saw the play before. Leighton Vander Esch literally covered him all the way downfield, which is crazy to me. It's still really crazy to me. 2nd and 6 from the 43-yard line. Kirk Cousins back to throw. Looking for someone. Couldn't find anybody. Rolls out to his right and just throws this one away. Probably had Adam Thielen. Probably should have held strong in the pocket there. There wasn't really too much pushing me out the pocket, but it's all good. We come back on 3rd and 6 and find Adam Thielen down to the 30-yard line and for another Vikings first down. 1st and 10, right back to that bubble screen. Probably a little bit of a premature juke there with Justin Jefferson. Jukes back into traffic, picks up 8 yards for a 2nd and 2. Kirk Cousins rolling out to his right, but throwing across his body to the middle and finds a wide open Tajay Sharp, who works his way down to the 13-yard line. 1st and 10 from there. And we're going to hand the ball off to Dalvin Cook. He's able to take it into the end zone, 13 yards for the first Vikings touchdown of the day. Glad we got into the end zone there, because I definitely missed the wide open Adam Thielen on that post route when I rolled out to the right for no reason. Should have just stayed in the pocket to hit Adam Thielen. Would have been the easiest touchdown throw Kirk Cousins has had of his career. But 1st and 10, Vikings defense looking to figure things out, get a stop here. Anthony Barr, that will help. Stops Tony Pollard in the backfield on 1st down for a loss of 2 yards. On second and 12, they hand the ball to Pollard again. Jeff Gladney is able to come up and make a play after a gain of 6. 3rd and 6 from the 29-yard line. Dak Prescott with 5 wides. Going to drop back to throw. Looking for Michael Gallup, but finding Harrison Smith. And Harrison Smith has the interception. And the Vikings the ball right back at the 33-yard line. Kirk Cousins looking to go back to work. Looking for Justin Jefferson across the middle there. But we end up saying, no, that's going to be intercepted if we throw that. And we end up throwing another interception anyways to, who was that, Jalen Smith or Vander Esch? Or no, that wasn't. It was a freaking corner. It was Vander Esch that was covering that dig route that we were looking to throw to Justin Jefferson. 2nd and 9, Dak Prescott looking to throw from the shadow of his own end zone. Ends up getting sacked at the 1-yard line. 3rd and 17. Vikings definitely going to be bringing pressure here. Sending 5. And 3rd and 7, he's going to throw one up, and Blake Jarwin just completely mosses an on-fire Harrison Smith for a gain of 34 yards and a Cowboys first down. So, what? Okay, 1st and 10, Dak Prescott ends up getting pressured by Eric Kendricks, and Eric Kendricks and Jeff Gladney able to combine together to force an incompletion there for the Cowboys on first down. Huge hit there by Harrison Smith on Tony Pollard after he picks up 3 yards. 3rd and 7, under pressure, hit as he's thrown by Montez Sweat, and that ball ends up falling incomplete. 4th and 7, Vikings force a punt and get this ball right back to the offense. Hopefully Kirk Cousins doesn't throw it away like he did before. We got to get back to giving this ball off to Dalvin Cook. We know that Kirk Cousins is decent at throwing the ball. He's been hot the last couple weeks of the regular season. But we know how things normally work on this Vikings offense. It goes through Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook is our guy. Jet sweep here on 2nd and 9 to Justin Jefferson. Picks up a huge gain of 10 plus. Picks up the first down for us up to the 43-yard line. 1st and 10, we get back to our workhorse, Dalvin Cook. Hands it off to him. Picks up 7 yards. 2nd and 3, right back to Dalvin. He's going to run through the tackle of Awuzie, who is the defensive player of the week on the NFC side. Picks up the first down up to the 43-yard line. 1st and 10, Kirk Cousins back to throw, looking for Adam Thielen, but finding Jalen Smith across the middle of the field. And Kirk Cousins has done it again. His 2nd interception of the day, a horrible read there. Just horrible read, probably even a worse throw. Dalvin Cook, or not, it wasn't Dalvin. Adam Thielen was open earlier on that dig route. Just for whatever reason, Kirk Cousins sailed it. 2nd and 10, Vikings bringing pressure. Dak Prescott rolling out to his left, has Michael Gallup wide open, but Jeff Gladney again is all over him. Ends up forcing that incompletion and brings up a 3rd and 10 from the 33-yard line. 5 wide for Dak Prescott. Vikings sending pressure again, just unable to get there in time, and Dak ends up completing a pass to Amari Cooper for the first down. 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line, looking to go deep to Amari Cooper again, and Amari Cooper mosses Mike Hughes in the end zone for a 54-yard touchdown? Come on now. Like, I went for the SWAT there and everything. Like, I get he's an X factor, but cut me some slack. 1st and 10, down 14-7. Kirk Cousins hasn't looked hot so far. Anytime we've gone to him, he's thrown the ball away. Has those 2 interceptions. Like I said before, we need to get back to giving this ball to Dalvin Cook. But we're still throwing it. End up finding a wide open Adam Thielen there on on 2nd down. Adam Thielen is now blinking. 55 seconds left in the first half. 1st and 10. Kirk Cousins looking to take a deep shot right away to Adam Thielen in one-on-one coverage, but we get no animation. I went for the aggressive catch there, but that was not an aggressive catch animation. On 2nd and 10, Kirk Cousins ends up checking this one down to his tight end, Kyle Rudolph. Fights his way down all the way to the 26-yard line. We're going to go ahead and burn our first timeout. 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. Adam Thielen's on the jet sweep. If you don't know why I have him on the jet sweep, it's because of that counter. I do not want to lose his counter because I didn't target him, so jet sweep is the easy way to get that counter set right back to 0. 2nd and 6 after the jet sweep run. Kirk Cousins ends up finding Dalvin Cook in the flats out of the backfield. Picks the first down, gets out of bounds, saving those final 2 timeouts for us. 1st and 10, we're trying to take another shot to Adam Thielen, and again, we get no animation for him. That's an aggressive catch animation, but that's not an aggressive catch that he performed there. And Kirk Cousins ends up throwing his 3rd interception to Anthony Brown this time. I can't put that one on Kirk Cousins. That one is all on Adam Thielen in my mind. 1st and 10, Dalvin Cook, Dak Prescott still trying to see if he can get the Cowboys in position to get some points up. Taking a shot to the end zone here for Amari Cooper again. This one swatted away by Mike Hughes this time and intercepted by who? Jeff Gladney, who's been showing up in the playoffs here. But he's not going to be able to get this return. That's going to be how the first half ends. Very rough first half for Kirk Cousins, to say the least. Very rough. Throwing 3 interceptions, you can't do that, especially in the playoffs. So probably going to see a lot more of Dalvin Cook here. Hopefully, this is post commentary King Laww. So I'm liable to do something stupid again, and while I'm actually playing this, 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. Cowboys getting the first possession of the second half. Ends up picking up a gain of 4 yards. 2nd and 6. Dak Prescott back to throw. Ends up throwing a dot to Michael Gallup. I was trying to bait that with Eric Kendricks, but at the same time, I was worried about seeing Dak Prescott run. You got to remember, Dak can run. And every time I play against him, I always forget that. This time, I was very cautious about that. I've been waiting for them to run that read option. He just hasn't done it. 2nd and 3, that's not Tony Pollard. That's Penny. Something like Rashad Penny. Yep, Rashad Penny ends up getting a huge gain all the way into the end zone. Big juke there on Harrison Smith, and now we're down 14 points with Kirk Cousins, who's thrown 3 interceptions. But we're going to start the second half off our first drive with the Wildcat with Dalvin Cook. See if he's able to get anything going. Ends up getting stopped by Leighton Vander Esch after a gain of 6 yards. 2nd and 4, handing the ball right back off to Dalvin Cook, and ends up getting stopped by DeMarcus Lawrence right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 4 from the 31-yard line, needing Kirk Cousins to make a throw. It's been difficult, but he ends up finding an semi-open Tajay Sharp. Threads the needle there. Tajay Sharp's able to make the catch down to the 48-yard line, keeping this drive alive. 1st and 10, we come right back to Tajay Sharp. Gets a gain of about 13 yard lines up to the opposite 39-yard line. 1st and 10, we hand the ball off to our workhorse again, Dalvin Cook, who's had a decent amount of yards. He's been getting a lot of touches. 11 touches, only 48 yards to show for it, though. We run the hurry up, hand the ball off to Dalvin Cook, who's able to pick up the first down, breaks Chidobe Awuzie's ankles in the process. End up subbing him out, though. He's getting kind of tired. We've been handing the ball off to him, and we ran hurry up there. Definitely don't want to see Dalvin Cook fumble. Subbed in Alexander Madison, who did a decent job. Justin Jefferson running the read option there, and the Wildcat picks up the first down. And 1st and 10, we end up hitting Justin Jefferson on the bubble screen, the RPO bubble, who works his way down to the 7-yard line. 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Vikings are not out of this by any means, and especially when Justin Jefferson takes the jet sweep into the end zone, running over the cornerback and for a touchdown. Lead only down to 7 now for the Cowboys. Needing big plays here by our Vikings defense, but I think our defense is built for this. Like I said, with those trades for Jonathan Allen and Montez Sweat, these guys are going to show up. And Montez Sweat showing up here on 1st and 10 on this second possession for the Cowboys. Gets a sack, but they say he gets sacked back to the line of scrimmage, whatever. So it didn't even count as a sack. I think it counted as a tackle. Tony Pollard falling forward there for a first down as he's able to stretch it out. From the 31-yard line, 1st and 10, Dak Prescott in the shotgun. Going to hand this ball off to Tony Pollard, who runs into Anthony Barr, gets tackled after a gain of about 7 yards. 2nd and 3 from the 38-yard line. Vikings haven't been blitzing the Cowboys as much as they were before, probably because I'm worried about getting beat over top by Mike Hughes on Amari Cooper. Game clock starting to tick down here in the third quarter. Looks like the Cowboys aren't going to snap the ball here. We're going to wait for this first down snap in the fourth quarter, and we're going to need a huge play here by the Vikings defense for sure now. Definitely not a time to panic at all. It's not panic time by any means at all. Just need to play. We just need to play. 2nd and 3 here from the 39-yard line. Hand the ball off to Penny, who runs right into Harrison Smith. Gets hit stick and fumbles the ball. Harrison Smith on the recovery. And this is the play I needed. Now we just make sure that Kirk Cousins does not throw the ball away again. 1st and 10, we hand the ball off to Dalvin Cook. Safe run. Only picks up 3 yards. 2nd and 7, going right back to the jet sweep with Justin Jefferson. It's been working so far, and we know how dangerous he can be. Turns the corner, but gets right back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 7, not going to put this ball in the air. We're going to hand it off to Dalvin Cook. And Cowboys were all over the run. I thought that was going to actually be a sneaky play call. Didn't think that he would expect the run. 4th and 6, however, we got to put the ball in the air, and Kirk Cousins does exactly what I did not want him to do. Throws an interception to Chidobe Awuzie, who now has had 2 interceptions in the last 2 games that he's ran back for touchdowns. So Kirk Cousins is what? His interception counter is now to what? 3, 4? I think he's inching closer to 5. I don't know. I think he's at 4 right now, though. But 1st and 10, down 14 points. Kirk Cousins still throwing the ball and finds a wide open Adam Thielen, who's going to take this one into the end zone, 75 yards for the Vikings touchdown. And we're not out of it yet. I just wish Kirk Cousins was making more throws like that in the first half. Like, that one was pinpoint accurate. So now we're going to kick this ball right back off to the Cowboys, and we're going to be asking our defense for it to make a big play, but it doesn't even get to the defense. On the kickoff, Tony Pollard is rocked and ends up fumbling the ball. Vikings recover, and now we're on 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line. We're going to hand the ball off to Dalvin Cook. Gets his way all the way down to the 4-yard line. 1st and goal, right back to the workhorse. Dalvin Cook runs into the back of his blocker and still getting his 2 yards. But if we didn't run into our blocker, probably had a touchdown there. We're going to call hurry up here. 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. Handing it off to Dalvin Cook, who gets rocked in the backfield by Jalen Smith. Back to the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal from the 3. Looking like we're going to line up to pass the ball, but Cowboys end up calling a timeout. 3rd and goal. We end up trying to throw the RPO bubble to Justin Jefferson, who's just unable to make anything happen after he catches the ball. 4th and goal. We're going to have to go to the air here. Kirk Cousins throws another interception. This time it's picked off by Jalen Smith, who's off and running. Gets his return all the way up to the 30-yard line. And oh my gosh, we've had opportunity after opportunity. And Kirk Cousins has just thrown literally every single opportunity we've had away. And this is starting to piss me off. 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. Dalvin Cook's going to hand the ball to Tony Pollard. Surprised they want to trust Tony Pollard after he put the ball on the ground there. Just need one more hit stick to see if we can get another opportunity. And hopefully Kirk Cousins doesn't throw this one away. But that's been what he's been doing all game. We're going to hand the ball to Tony Pollard there. It gets stopped in the backfield by Harrison Smith. We're going to call our first timeout ahead of the 2-minute warning. 2nd down, Tony Pollard suffers the same fate. Gets hit stick this time. We're going to call our 2nd timeout. 3rd and 6, needing a big play here. Dak Prescott back to throw, and we get the big play. It's intercepted by Anthony Barr, who's off on the return. Gets this one all the way back down to about the 36-yard line, but he's flagged for pass interference. Oh my goodness! What can go wrong? What can go wrong? Will go wrong and has gone wrong so far today. 28-21, 2-minute warning just hitting here. Vikings with only one more timeout. At this point, we can't give up any points. Even if we give up a field goal, we don't have the time nor the timeouts to get the football back to score twice. We go ahead and call our last time out there, and Tony Pollard takes off all the way down to the 1-yard line, and that's basically going to be the end of things. Vikings or Cowboys got that last 1st down, and we can't stop the clock anymore. We can stop him, Tony Pollard here on 1st and goal, but now Dak's going to go to the QB kneel and going to end the game. So our Minnesota Vikings season will end here in the divisional round of the playoffs, which is very unfortunate. We're hoping that history would repeat itself and we would get past the Cowboys and match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and hopefully not lose to them. But we won't even get to see that game. Nice picture there of Jeff Gladney. Jeff Gladney had a really big game. But anyways, leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more Vikings franchise gameplays. Year 3 is on the way. And hopefully a new quarterback. Maybe a new quarterback. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.